Today's show was brought to you by Gamefly.com. Sign up for a 30-day free premium trial. That means one game out, specifically for the viewers of the Nerd Cave podcast. All you got to do is go over to www.gameflyoffer.com/nerdcave. Go grab you one of those free games. Is there a game that you don't know if you want to buy it or not? Perfect way to get it. So, everybody, welcome to the Nerd Cave podcast. This is episode 221. I am Zach Dykes. Robbie is currently trying to find how to turn his iPad sound down because they no longer have mute buttons. You silence them this way. There you go. Does it say sound off?
It says mute.
Okay, there you go. That's how you do it.
Okay.
All right. We got it all going here. We got it all going. So, Robbie, there's a lot of things been going on this week. We got a ton to cover.
We do.
We got more to cover than we've ever covered before. That's a lie. Yeah. That's a bold-faced lie. We've got a different setup here, though.
We got a smaller table.
We got a smaller table. This table.
The table we're at.
With the table we're at, but it also refracts the green screen on the back.
Yeah, it's an issue, but we're pushing through.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have a solution, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But we actually can look at each other and look at the camera, and then look back and then look at the camera. It's nice. It's nice. I feel closer to you, even though we have a table between us now.
It does. It has that weird feeling.
I know. You know what else is a weird feeling? Guardians of the Galaxy 3 set up the next 10 to 20 years of Marvel movies. That's a weird feeling to think that there's going to be 10 to 20 years more of Marvel movies.
When does fatigue hit, Zach? When?
I think we're getting close to it.
I do too. Much as I hate to say it.
You look at anything that we do, you look at Western movies. Western movies were huge. And I know we look at it now, it's like you hardly ever see Western movies going on anymore. And it's because there was such a boom. Television shows, there was movies, there was all of that for about 20 years. And then it just fell flat on its face. It started doing bad at the box office and everything. And that's when fatigue set in, and you don't. Jesus.
Apparently, my iPad does not want to be shushed.
It does not want to be shushed, so I'm going to shush it. Shush it. Shush. It's all the way. What is?
Exactly.
Do you want me to shush it so you can?
Yeah, shush this thing. Yeah. So, according to James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will set up the next few decades of movies in the MCU. When Avengers Infinity War comes to theaters next May, the Marvel Cinematic Universe will be 10 years old. That's crazy to think. Strange as it may seem, that is how long it has been since Iron Man was first released, setting up the vast comic book universe on our film screens. Now there are 16 movies which are a part of that universe, with 8 more already planned, as well as numerous TV shows, and a large number of characters and stories which already exist, and the comments indicated that there will be plenty more to look forward to in the future. Now, I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's a great show.
I have nothing wrong with that. I think we're going to get fatigued very soon.
Because, we've been pushing out, not we, obviously, we would be millionaires, but they've been pushing out these Marvel movies, superhero movies in general. Mm-hmm. And I do see in the next 2 to 3 years definitely getting fatigued. I feel like, especially after Infinity Wars, I feel like that could be where we start seeing some fatigue because, we got Thor Ragnarok coming out. Which should be really good. Yes. We have, Infinity War Part 1. We have Black Panther coming out. We Justice League. We have all these great superhero movies coming out. But, when does it lose that polish? Because, ever since Iron Man...
Inhumans, apparently, is when it loses the polish.
But I'm scared it's going to get to that point to where nobody's going to want to go see it, and then stuff starts tanking, and then, I could see maybe it will never happen, but, leave it to 2 a year or something like that. But, everybody wants to see it right now, so it's just like anything else. Too much of a good thing, it turns into a bad thing, because then you get burnt out.
Yeah, and I think that's our biggest problem right now is everybody's speaking with their wallet. Everybody's going to buy these and everything, paying for the tickets and buying the DVDs and the digital copies and all of that, which is a good thing. It's keeping the industry alive, but when does it stop? When do we hit that wall? And I think we've been building up to this point where Infinity War will be the culmination of 10 years worth of movies.
Yep.
Specifically, Avengers is when, they first showed Thanos. But now we're getting that payoff, and then Guardians is going to essentially set up the next 10 years. And I'm assuming it's going to be something with Adam Warlock. That would be my guess with it. But I can see it coming to a close unless they're getting fresher ideas in there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like it's going to be stopping because Wonder Woman has officially hit the highest grossing superhero origin story ever. Wonder Woman has officially become the highest grossing superhero origin movie at the domestic box office. The Patty Jenkins directed film has surpassed virtually every expectation, both critically and commercially. It not only came off the heels of 3 diverse films, 2 of which were meant to launch the begrudging DC Extended Universe, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Suicide Squad, which sees Gal Gadot reprise her role, blah, 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 all of that. Wonder Woman has passed the $400 million at the box office earlier this month, becoming the only summer movie to do so, and it passed $800 million globally this weekend. It currently has a global... I guess so.
Probably cumulative.
Yeah, cumulative exactly 800 million, of which slightly more than half of that comes from the domestic box office, 404 million. According to Box Office Mojo, that number puts Wonder Woman just past Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man of 403.7 million, starring Tobey Maguire, thus making Wonder Woman the highest grossing superhero origin story ever released. Holy Jesus.
And deservingly so.
Absolutely.
This movie, I mean, oh my God, was it not? It was stunning.
It was amazing.
Breathtaking. Beautifully done. Gal Gadot crushed it. Gal Gadot. She crushed it. She nailed it. I mean, it was great. I loved it.
I loved it as well. And you see that everyone was nervous getting into this movie. Everybody was like, is it going to do well, or is it going to be another thing that bombs? Is it going to be one of those things that just kind of happens and goes by? Because before that, we had Man of Steel, did okay box office wise. Then we had Batman v Superman, did okay box office wise, didn't review well. I loved it. My favorite movie of the year.
I loved it for all the wrong reasons.
Yes, you did. And then we had Suicide Squad, which was god-awful, in my opinion. Other people like it.
Holly loves the movie, and she brings it up, and I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, I know. Anytime we talk about it, like she looks like she feels bad that she likes it, which it might be a good thing.
Yeah, my friend, she tried to watch it. She tried to watch it once, she couldn't finish it, and then she tried to watch it again and got, she didn't even get as far as she did the first time. She's like, I can't watch this movie, it's so bad.
Yeah, and then you get something that could either make or break the DCEU at this point, and it has solidified the shaky foundation. It's that one good brick that you get out of someone who's coming bashing the other bricks, you pull one out, and there it is. That's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And clearly, people across the world is saying this, and domestically, for it to make half of that, that's huge. That is huge. Mm-hmm. And the thing that we're fixing to talk about is kind of crazy because of that. So, I don't know if you heard this week, Allie, or not. James Cameron, Wonder Woman is a step backwards for Hollywood.
What?
The Terminator director compares Wonder Woman to Sarah Connor. James Cameron, the original story, where it is. All of the self-congratulatory, this is James talking, all of the self-congratulatory back-patting Hollywood's been doing over Wonder Woman has been so misguided, Cameron told The Guardian. She's an objectified icon and it's just male Hollywood doing the same old thing. I'm not saying I didn't like the movie, but to me, it's a step backwards.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
I have words, some words I can't say, and I have other words I can't say.
Now, when that came out, everybody was like, what the crap is James Cameron smoking? Okay,
Yeah.
all you're thinking about is making 4 more Avatar movies, and you haven't made one since the first one. Like,
and even that one was mediocre at best. Visually stunning. Storyline was Pocahontas.
Yeah. So he's done nothing but say that he's going to make Avatar over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Make more Avatar, and then he like made the Avatar land in Disney World. So
that does actually look like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
Yeah,
but that's.
So he got a lot of backlash about this because
I hope so.
Because Wonder Woman was an empowering movie. You know, even me, a male, like I saw it as like this character is not listening to anybody but herself. Like she's, you know, we talked a lot about this right after the movie came out, but it doesn't stop there. Patty Jenkins. She don't play.
She come with that.
She don't
back.
play.
She clap back.
She posted on Twitter, said James Cameron's inability to understand that Wonder Woman is or stands for to women all over the world is unsurprising. As thought he is a great filmmaker, he is not a woman. Strong women are great. His praise of my film Monster and our portrayal of a strong yet damaged woman was so appreciated. But if women have to always be hard and tough and trouble to be strong, and we aren't free to be multidimensional or celebrate an icon of women everywhere because she is attractive and loving, then we haven't come very far, have we? I believe women can and should be everything, just like a male lead character should be. There is no right and wrong kind of powerful woman, and the massive female audience who made the film a hit can surely choose and judge their own icons for progress.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
Patty with the clapback.
She did good. But, you know, going off of what James Cameron said, I wonder how many guys did go to see this movie just to be like, gal's pretty hot, so why not?
So many guys totally went and saw the movie because they're like, oh yeah, hot female lead.
But I'm not saying, like, I'm saying he was.
I'm not saying that was me.
I'm saying he was dead wrong for saying that because this was such a critically acclaimed movie.
Yeah.
This was such it was a masterpiece in the superhero movie. One of the best. I'm not saying DC or Marvel movie. It was one of the best
overall
superhero movie in general.
Yeah, not even just an origin movie, but a superhero movie.
I completely agree.
But I mean, Patty killed it.
Oh, Patty killed him.
Oh yeah, she did. She took no prisoners. She went for his life.
She went Thomas Wayne on reverse flashpoint, just right through the head. Shot to the heart.
Yeah, and especially the whole. Yeah, what he said was ridiculous, and every backlash he got, he totally deserved. 100%. What she said, it was like, you know, you're not a woman, like you don't know what this meant. And for someone like James Cameron, who's used to having female leads, let's say, not female leads, male leads, Wonder Woman was such a different take because it was the first time there was a female lead that was not objectified at all. Like, the male love interest was the eye candy, the object of the movie, and like Chris Pine's even come out and said he was like, I was objectified, and like it was so different.
Yeah. Especially him playing, you know, James T. Kirk in Star Trek.
Oh yeah. But that's more of like a male power fantasy rather than
I'm saying it was much more switched on him, and. Not to defend Cameron, the only like lead that he's had that is powerful has been Sarah Connor in the Terminator movies. And in the first one, she was pretty much damsel in distress type deal. And then the second one, you know, she was put in a mental institute, you know, all of this kind of stuff. Yeah. So he has had strong female characters, but they've been, of course, damaged. And that's what Patty Jenkins was like. Yeah. They don't have to be damaged. They don't have to, you know, be... you know, messed up in the head to be strong or be gritty and all that.
They can just be strong. And then that's one of the reasons another reason I loved the characterization of Wonder Woman was that she was this strong warrior, but then you see her going like, oh, a baby, oh, ice cream, because it made her, as Betty said, multidimensional.
Yeah.
So that is, oh, James, you dumb.
If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.